Well, hello there, my beautiful fearless ones. So today we're gonna do, I know I've been doing like flowers, but today is kind of, it's flower adjacent. So it's like, I was inspired when I was looking at like spring flowers and all kinds of things. So one of the most popular animals I think that I associate with spring is like caterpillars, right? So there's this book called The Hungry Caterpillar. It has this, you know, green fluffy furry caterpillar on it. I think when I was a kid I loved, you know, catching those and touching them, rubbing them, because they felt so soft. And that was a thing that I did as a child. Maybe that ages me a little bit, I don't know. But so that's the look we're going to do today. It's going to be like a green caterpillar-esque look. I have an idea of where I'm going to go. I may like change it just slightly because I'm getting some more ideas, but let's go ahead and get started and see how it turns out. this is our finished look. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So like I said, this is supposed to be like a green caterpillar, and I think, you know, the fuzzy green caterpillars that you used to see, sometimes they would have spots on them. I just think it's a cute little eye look. You can obviously do whatever you want with it. Make it look cute, make it your own, all that stuff. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I will, as always, include a full list of everything I used in the description box below. Don't forget to go follow me over on the Instagram. Like this video if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring that bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video, because you never know what kind of content's going to pop up over here on this channel. I thank y'all so much for watching. I love y'all very, very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!